Hey, what's up guys? My name is Keitan and welcome back to another episode of the Minute Mortgage Show. So I've lived in San Diego pretty much my entire life, and if you're not really familiar with the city, it's a huge military town. We've got, Navy, Air Force, Marines, pretty much every branch of the military has some sort of footing in San Diego. Now that being said, with such a strong military presence in San Diego, a lot of buyers tend to be eligible for a VA loan. Now, VA loans are very unique and very special benefits packages, so they're very different from your typical conventional or maybe even FHA loan. So on this episode of the Minute Mortgage Show, that's exactly what we'll be covering. I'm going to cover everything that you need to know about VA loans. Now, probably the biggest benefit for using a VA loan is the ability to finance 100% of your purchase price without any mortgage insurance. However, this doesn't always mean that you'll be able to finance the entire purchase price. Now, the amount that you can finance is typically based on entitlement, which is usually found on your certificate of eligibility, or a COE for short. Now, if you have full entitlement, you can usually go all the way up to your county's loan limit, which in San Diego is $649,750. Now, once you're over that county loan limit, your lender typically is going to have to look at your entitlement and use a basic calculation to find out exactly how much you'll need to put down in order to qualify for that VA loan based on that purchase price. Alright, now while the cost of a VA loan is typically less than you would get for an FHA or conventional loan, the VA still has its own specific fee, which is the VA funding fee. Now, this is usually based on whether or not you've used this for your first time or whether or not this is a second or third use. Now, for first-time users, this fee is 2.15% of the loan amount. For any additional uses of your VA loan, this funding fee moves up to 3.3%. Now, however, if you're receiving any sort of service-related disability from the VA, this funding fee is completely waived, so it's nothing that you really have to worry about. So that being said, if you're considering getting a VA loan sometime in the future and you haven't filed, but you think that you're eligible for some sort of service-related disability, make sure you file for that in advance. That way you'll be able to save yourself a lot of money on your next purchase by waiving that funding fee. Now, although the VA loan sounds like it's only for veterans, it's actually available for active duty members, reservists, and members of the National Guard as well. Now, if you're an active duty member, you're typically eligible to use a VA loan after full 6 months of service. However, if you're in the National Guard or if you're a reservist, you typically have to wait up to 6 years to apply for a loan. However, there is an exception to this rule. If you're called at any point to active duty, after 181 days of that active duty, you'll be able to apply for a VA loan just like any other active duty member. Alrighty, and last but not least, probably the biggest benefit of using a VA loan is how flexible it is. The VA loan isn't just a loan program, it's a loan benefit. Now, the VA technically doesn't have a minimum credit score requirement, but most lenders will usually require at least anywhere from a 580 to a 620 score in order to qualify for a VA loan. There's also a lot more flexibility when it comes to things like debt-to-income ratios and payment history for the VA loan as well. Most underwriters tend to take a more common sense approach and look at the file holistically versus nitpicking every little detail. Alright, but that's everything that you need to know about VA loans. I hope this provided some excellent and valuable information to all of our servicemen and women out there who are watching, who are thinking about using their VA loan benefits. Alright, and as always, if you have any questions, make sure you shoot me a message. Put a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer anything. But that's it for this week. First one in, last one out. See you guys later.